Amanda Peet currently holds the spot for the actress with one of the highest net worths, which is estimated to be over $100 million. Best known for the role of Jill St. Clair in the mafia comedy film The Whole Nine Yards, Amanda has spent the past few decades expressing her creativity through film. So let's take a dive into the mesmerizing life of Amanda Peet. Now, before we get into this video, I have discovered that only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this, which I know you will, kindly consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Hey, enjoy the video. Amanda's rise to stardom. From an early age, Amanda's creativity was evident. Being raised by parents who moved around a lot gave Amanda a chance to see the world and all the possibilities in it. From New York, where she was born, she had to relocate to London with her parents and back again to New York just when she was under the age of 12. However, her desire for acting began to fester when she got into college in Columbia University, and that was where her love and interest in acting came to life. She had the opportunity to audition in a play, and there she met her teacher, Uta Hagen. She took some classes with Uta, and along the way, Amanda's interest in acting began to grow into something more serious, something more than just an interest. As she continued to learn, Amanda made a decision there and then that she was in love with acting, and she was determined to pursue it with all she had. Now, no one was happier than Uta about Amanda's decision, as he too recognized that she was his star pupil. He was more than excited to take her under his wings. Now, during their 4 year training, and with Uta's help and guidance, Amanda appeared in a Broadway theater show, Clifford Odets' Awake and Sing, with Stephen Lang. It was the first major show Amanda had ever been on, and she was beside herself with joy and gratitude to her teacher and mentor. Now, that show was only the beginning of her career, and even after she graduated from Columbia University, more opportunities came flooding in. Amanda storming the screens. After her graduation and mentorship, Amanda was thrown into Hollywood in all its glory. But thankfully, she was ready and equipped enough to handle whatever came her way. However, her passion and drive for her craft was coupled with humility and meekness because when her first acting opportunity came in, it was not as grand as she'd hoped for, but she realized her career was just beginning, and in order for her to reach her goals, she had to be willing to climb the ladder of success one rung at a time. Now, her first on screen performance was for a Skittles commercial, and although it was nothing grand or special, Amanda was still keen on finding new opportunities for herself. Later on, she bagged another not so glamorous role as an unaccredited actress in the Larry Sanders Show. This was in 1992. Now, through it all, Amanda Peet kept fighting and moving forward, determined to not give up or give in to the challenges that she was faced with, and little by little, her determination and patience began to pay off as her roles began to get bigger and bigger. From playing the wife of a successful young Wall Street Journal lawyer in Changing Lives to an episode in Law and Order, Amanda dazzled directors and her co stars alike with her acting skills, and she proved more than anything else that she was in the industry to stay and she was worth her salt. Now, as a result, she began to gather a decent fan base from all over the world. However, Amanda's most significant role didn't come until 2005 in the romantic comedy A Lot Like Love, where she played a woman who later goes on to become a successful photographer alongside co star Ashton Kutcher. The movie took the audience on the journey of a man and a woman who moved from lust to friendship and then to love over the course of 7 years. Pete's uphill rolls and moments. Now, due to her incredible acting and performance, Amanda began to stand out from the rest of her peers, and her fans began to triple in both size and unrelenting support for her. In 2012, she finally got the chance to be the star in a show where she headlined the series Bent, playing the role of a recently divorced lawyer. As it was a romantic comedy, she played the role to perfection, and she's been quoted to say that she enjoys acting in romantic comedies. As for the series Bent, she stated that she was even drawn to the writing and was excited to play the role. Now, in a press conference, she jokingly, wittingly said, I thought it was a good repartee. I love a good romantic comedy, and I love a repressed woman who needs to get laid. However, it turned out that Amanda's performance in the show wasn't enough to keep it on, as it was canceled after only the first 6 episodes. But another series, The Good Wife, came to the rescue as she had a recurring role for 7 whole episodes there. Amanda Peet, the activist. If anything, Amanda proves herself as more than just a pretty face and a superb actress. In 2008, she began to show the world another side of her, a side they hadn't seen before and were certainly not used to, the activist. Pete volunteered in Every Child by Two, a nonprofit organization that advocated for childhood vaccination. She joined because she was upset about the amount and impact of misinformation surrounding children vaccination, especially in Hollywood. In an interview, Pete said, "Frankly, I feel that parents who don't vaccinate their children are parasites." The statement went to show just how strongly Pete felt about children's vaccinations, and she was always quoted to stress its importance unapologetically. However, as was expected from a star of a caliber, the statement she made drew a lot of controversy from people all around the world, and she had to apologize for referring to the parents as parasites, yet still taking the time to affirm her position on children vaccination. Pete's literary side. Another thing most people don't know about Pete is that she has a literary side too. She was a great writer and has written several beautiful literary works. She co wrote a children's book titled Dear Santa, Love Rachel Rosenstein. The book is about a Jewish girl and her requests and wishes to Santa during Christmas. The book was beautifully written and first launched in 2015. Now, Pete also wrote a play, Our Very Own Carlin McCullough, which ran for 2 months in 2018 at the Geffen Playhouse in Los Angeles, and the play has gathered a lot of positive reviews, all of which attest to her literary genius and amazing talent, even as a writer. Personal life and struggles. Pete married screenwriter David Benioff, son of former Goldman Sachs CEO and chairman Stephen Friedman, on September 30th, 2006, in New York City. They've got 3 children, and the family lives in Manhattan and Beverly Hills. Now, Pete's friends with actress Sarah Paulson, whom she met as castmates in Jack and Jill, and co-starred again in Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. She's also friends with actor Peter Dinklage, whom she met through friends at Bennington College. Now, all of her affluent and famous friends, her amazing, beautiful family, coupled with her successful career, has led people to believe that she is happy and fulfilled. Now, while that was true to an extent, there was another side of her that Pete kept secret for a long time. Later on, Pete finally revealing something she'd been struggling with, the fact that she struggles with postpartum depression as well as ADHD. Now, through her acting, activism, and outreach, Amanda Peet has succeeded in presenting herself as a light in the room, an angel, and someone worthy of emulating. Yet, she had to push through her struggles to become who she was really meant to be. She would be celebrated for a long time. So, which of these unexpected facts about Amanda Peet made you love her the most? Let us know in the comments section and check out the next video in this series.